Hello my friends and welcome back to my channel. It is Friday, so it is time for us to go over the menu plan, and I do have an end of the year grocery haul. Before I get into the menu plan, so for January, just like last January, I did a pantry challenge. Jessica over at Three Rivers Homestead does this every year and invites anybody that wants to join in to join in. So last year was the first year I did it, and I did pretty well. Now, she sets rules for herself and tells everybody to set the rules that work for them. She tries to go completely from her pantry with zero grocery shopping. I don't. My rules for myself are that I buy produce and milk. I allow myself, I'm not sure yet, I have to double check prices, but I will probably say I'm going to allow myself $100 a month while I'm doing the challenge to buy the produce and the milk. I think that will be more than enough. But everything else is going to, meals and all that are going to come from my pantry. Now, I did do a grocery shop today just because I needed some things. It's actually before the end of the month, so I needed some things to get me through this month. But like the pantry challenge, you're not supposed to go out and fill your pantry the last week of December so you have things. You're supposed to use what you have. And if you freeze and if you can and you dehydrate and you preserve, you need to use the things that you do. Yes, those jars look beautiful sitting on the shelf, but what's the point of having them if you're not going to eat them? And that's what this challenge is for, to get you to use the things that you preserved over the summer. So then next summer you have lots of empty jars and you can start all over again. So that's the plan. We will see how it goes. Another rule of mine is any special occasions that come up, I will allow myself to shop. Like Doug's birthday dinner is coming up. So you'll see in the grocery haul today, I bought cake flour because I need that for the recipe that he wants. He has yet to decide on a cake. So depending on what kind of cake he chooses, I may need to go out and get an ingredient or two for that. He generally picks a chocolate cake with peanut butter icing, but I have a feeling he might vary this month. I have a feeling, I could be wrong, but I have a feeling I know what kind of cake he may choose. We'll see if I'm right. And if he does choose that cake, I'm going to have to go out and I'm going to have to get ricotta cheese. So we will see. But you set your own rules. You do what works for you. And that's what I'm going to try to do. It will absolutely kill me not to place an Azure standard order for January because my December one I forgot about and didn't get it in time. So I only had 2 items because that was all I could get in the 3 minutes that I had when I realized that the order had to be in by 7:04 p.m. So that's going to be tough on me because I hope I have enough cheese to make it through. But anyway, that is what is going to be going on here. The menu kind of reflects it. I'm just being really, really careful about planning. So we will see. But without further ado, we're going to turn you around. We're going to show you what we are having next week. Adam is still home, so a lot of this is Adam's choice. That was another reason I kind of grocery shopped because there were a few things that he wanted before he goes back to school, and I'm not going to deny him that. What else? Oh, if you'd like a blank copy of my menu planner, go right over to my website. It's always linked in the description box below, joanspointedplate.com, and click on the free printables tab, and there's a whole bunch of stuff you can print out absolutely free. And I guess that's it. Oh, one other thing I did today, before I show you my menu, I'll show you this. I did go downstairs and do a quick freezer clean out and organization just so I could see exactly what I have. We keep an inventory list on the front of the freezer, but to be honest with you, sometimes we forget to check stuff off. when we take it out. So I wanted to update that, kind of look at my pantry shelves. I know what's there, but I definitely wanted to clean and organize and update the freezers. And we really did a good job with that. We have a stand-up freezer, an upright freezer that is our meat freezer. And I keep it very organized. I have poultry on the top shelf, beef on the second shelf, seafood on the third shelf, and in the drawer on the bottom right now is filled with tomatoes because that's a January project. I'm going to, I'm not sure yet what I want to do with all the tomatoes. If I want to make tomato sauce, if I want to make more salsa, which probably I will, or make more tomato soup or more ketchup. I don't know yet, but I have lots of tomatoes to decide what to do with. Once they come out of there, I'll have a little bit more room in that freezer, but it's very organized, very neat. Then we have a refrigerator freezer. And on the side where the freezer is, it's small because it's a side by side and it's really narrow, but that is all of our fruit that I had frozen. I got a flat of raspberries for a ridiculously low price, so I froze those. Blueberries, we froze those. Peaches, I preserved some. I canned up a whole bunch, but I also froze some. That's all in that freezer. And in the chest freezer is kind of miscellaneous plus vegetables. A lot of the vegetables that I froze, like I chopped up peppers and froze those in 1 cup portions. I chopped up celery and froze that. So that's in that freezer. So everything's neat and organized. And I'll show you the inventory list I use. And then we'll get right into the menu. So before we do the menu, I thought I would show you this list. I just made it in Excel. And I have like chicken turkey and then I have chicken breasts. And this is how many I have right now. And then I just mark it off when I take them out. This is how many packages. Some of the packages have 2 in it, whatever. And then I don't reprint this every time. I'll just like kind of write it in. And after a while, then I'll reprint it out. But that's how we do that. And then I've got my pork page and I just tape this to the front of the freezer. And then the seafood. So it works pretty well for us until I find a better system. This is what we're doing now. Okay, I thought I would show you this real quick. So poultry is in red, beef is in blue, seafood is in green, and pork is in gray. Now there is some poultry on the beef shelf because that has to actually come out very soon for Doug's birthday and it just fit there better. So there's lots of poultry. And then we've got beef and there's those extra 2 whole chickens right there. These are the chickens that we raised and processed ourselves. There's our seafood and some more beef. There's all of our pork. There's all those tomatoes I was talking about. And then we just have our ice packs, some frozen stuff, some butter, some chicken, and our bacon and some peppers there. Those peppers actually don't belong there, but they can stay there for now. So that's our upright meat freezer. And there's the inventory sheet that we keep. Okay, this is the refrigerator freezer, our little side-by-side. The top shelf is all corn with 2 things of pumpkin there. In this bin is corn that is off the cob. Then I have the corn on the cob. This shelf is all raspberries and strawberries. The basket is all peaches, and the bottom basket is all blueberries. And on this shelf, there is cranberries and chokeberries. That's the side-by-side. And the chest freezer, I have broccoli in the yellow bin. And then tortillas. Then in that bin, I have a whole bunch of the Southern style hash browns. I bought a whole case of those from Azure. Here, I just have some rolls, some frozen vegetables. Then there's another bin that has chopped celery and chopped peppers. That's under this bin. I have a bag of bananas, some bagels, some frozen applesauce, some frozen guacamole. So there is the chest freezer. So I feel pretty good, pretty organized. Okay, so what we are eating this week on Sunday, we're just gonna have eggs and sausage, keeping it low point, low cal. That is New Year's Day, so we have a pretty big dinner. Monday, I'm gonna make pancakes. Tuesday, oatmeal bowls, probably Chunky Monkey. We haven't had those in a hot minute. Wednesday and Thursday, I'm gonna make sausage gravy bowls. I will make turkey sausage with my ground turkey, potatoes and eggs with a white gravy. Friday, breakfast sandwich, and Saturday, omelets and bacon as always. For lunches, on Sunday, we won't be eating lunch, and Monday, we probably won't be eating lunch. On Tuesday, I'll just do some sort of picky plate with whatever I have around, some sort of meat or egg or peanut butter, something for protein, some veggies and some fruit. For Wednesday, I'm gonna make some sort of salad. I have a bunch of different salad fixins. I wanna use those up. Thursday, I'm gonna pull out some soup from the freezer, probably Maryland crab. And then Friday, I'm gonna have leftover soup from Thursday night. Saturday will be a clean out the fridge day, whatever we find. For dinners on Sunday, we're gonna have our traditional New Year's Day dinner, which is porchetta sandwiches, potato salad, macaroni salad, and deviled eggs. Monday, we're gonna have all that again left over. Tuesday, Adam asked for chicken bruschetta pasta along with a salad. Wednesday, steak tips with mushrooms. It's a favorite in this house. Served over mashed potatoes with a vegetable, probably carrots. Thursday is a new recipe. It is sausage and tortellini soup served with some bread. And it just dawned on me that I forgot to put all the points down. I did it on Sunday. Chicken bruschetta pasta, I believe, is 8 points. Steak tips and mushrooms is 11 points, I believe, for a full serving. And I would only do 2 points worth of mashed potatoes that night. The soup, I do not have points or calories for yet. I have not put it in the tracker. Friday, burgers, fries, and a vegetable. The burgers will be 8 or 9 points. The fries will be 4 points, and the veg will be nothing. And then Saturday, chicken Italiano sandwiches. It is marinated grilled chicken with a slice of provolone and roasted red pepper on a bun. And that is 2 points for the chicken. And then the bun, just depending on what kind of bun you use. And the chicken's 2 points because of the cheese. Whatever kind of bun you use, you just add that in. And we'll have some sort of vegetable or salad or something on the side. So that is actually it. Back on track, back to good meals. No more junk in the house, no more cookies in the house. I'm looking forward to kind of detoxing my body, but still nourishing it with good whole foods, good meals, and delicious stuff. So that is that. Okay, we will start with Aldi. We bought some baby spinach, bananas, 2 of the sweet kale chopped salad kits, mushrooms, mandarin oranges, grapes, potatoes, pineapple, butternut squash, and celery, and cabbage. That is it for the produce. Then we've got a pack of brioche buns. I love to keep a pack of these in the freezer because, let's face it, some days we want burgers and I just don't have time to make buns because it's a game time decision. So I like to keep a pack of these in the freezer for times when I cannot get them made in time. Bought some dill pickle spears. We are out of all the pickles that I put up already. So next year I need to like quadruple that. A container of half and half. 6 cans of diced tomatoes. We are completely out of these, so stocked up a little bit on those. Some cheese tortellini for a recipe. some bacon because we were getting low, a box of elbow macaroni. I bought 3 pounds of ground beef. I generally get this at BJ's. It's a little bit cheaper, but I wasn't making another stop, and for the extra $1 or $2, it was worth it in time and gas. We are really low on ground beef right now. Our butcher box comes, I think, in a week or so. But that's only going to be 2 pounds in there. So I'm trying to replenish my ground beef a little bit. And then I bought a thing of kielbasa for a recipe. So that is our Aldi haul, and it was right around $100. Okay, little ShopRite haul. I went specifically for a couple things. This was one of them. Some cake flour. I need that for Doug's birthday dinner. He requested my homemade chicken pot pie, which some people call chicken and dumplings. It's like the Cracker Barrel Amish pot pie. And to make the noodles, you use cake flour. This is the main thing I went for. It is a porchetta roast. It is a pork roast, but it is seasoned with rosemary and bay leaf and garlic and parsley. And it is slow cooked and shredded for New Year's dinner. Porchetta is huge around our area. So got that. These were on sale for $9 for a 2-pound bag. So I jumped on those and got 2 of those because that is a great stock up price. I probably should have bought 4. I needed some egg noodles and I needed some sweet red peppers. I like to buy them in the smaller jars because red peppers do seem to go bad pretty quickly. So I'd rather spend a few cents more. I did the math and it was like 8 cents more to get 3 small jars versus 1 big jar. Worth it to me, not to waste. And that's all I bought at ShopRite. And it was $48. Last but not least, my little tiny Target haul. 2 things are actually missing. Missing is a box of Toffee Fay candy. It is one of Adam's absolute favorites. I always get it for him for Christmas and couldn't find it this year. I never went to Target, but it was 70% off. So I got this big box for like $1.82. And I bought Andrew some hot cocoa amaretto Milano cookies. I already gave them to him. They're missing. So the reason I went to Target is this organic throat coat. My family has been using this for years and years. With a family of singers, you know what throat coat is. It is amazing. It definitely helps. And we have a couple sore throats in the house right now, Doug and Adam. They've tested, they're negative, but they have sore throats. So I definitely got some more of this because Adam used the last one this morning. And I went for this. If you remember me saying, I think I said it in a vlog last week, that Doug was rearranging the refrigerator downstairs and broke the lid to my sourdough jar. So I bought a new sourdough jar. And then while we were in the clearance Christmas section, Doug saw this Cranberry Orange Crunch Indulgent Trail Mix. And he picked this up because we didn't eat breakfast before we went out and he was getting a little hangry. So he munched on a little bit of that in the car. I had a handful. It's pretty good. And then I picked up these. This was the, I think, only thing on my Christmas list that I didn't get this year was some new Harry Potter socks. Every year I ask for Harry Potter socks. Every year I usually get them. But I did ask for chicken socks this year, which I got. But this was on sale for like $4. And it is 15 pair of socks. It is 4 pair of crew and 11 pairs of low cut. And that's generally what I wear. It's almost like a little advent calendar because they're all behind little doors. So maybe I'll use it for the 12 days of Christmas and open it up. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. But couldn't beat it for $4 because I go through socks like crazy. So that was our tiny little Target haul. Okay, not really groceries, but I'll show you anyway. This was my little Dollar Tree haul. All their Christmas is 50% off, but it's not 50% off of $1.25. It's 50% off of $1. So I just got 2 things of red ribbon for wrapping gifts next year and a roll of the curling ribbon for gifts. I probably should have picked up more of that because I did have a couple. And then I talked about this in my vlog the other day, and I talked about it last year. All my cards for the year. I have birthday cards for everybody in the family for the year. We have a wedding, so I have a wedding card. I picked up a shower card. I picked up a few congratulations cards, some get well, some sympathy, just everything. So I have for the whole year. And I will sit and address them, the ones that need to be mailed. I will sit and address them out, put them in order so they're ready to go. That was one of my intentions a year or 2 ago, was to be really, really good with birthday cards. And this is the system I use to make that intention happen. And then I just picked up some thank you notes. Andrew needs to send them thank you notes to his students for the wonderful Christmas gifts that they blessed him with. So I thought these were really cute, kind of Christmassy looking. And they were $1. Like, I don't know. They weren't $1.25. They weren't half price. They were $1, but I thought they were cute. So that was it for the DT. So my friends, that is it. That is what we are eating for breakfast, for lunch, and for dinner next week to keep us fueled, to keep us satiated, to get back on track with healthy eating. And by healthy, I mean just good whole food. We weren't horrible over the holidays, but just a lot of sugar, and we all need to detox from that. So that's the direction I'm heading in, looking to have a wonderful January, looking to feel really, really good and just kind of detox my body. That's the plan. So that being said, that is the end of this video. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy day to spend it with me. You have no idea how much I appreciate that. And I hope whatever New Year's celebrations that you have, that you are safe, you are healthy in the new year, and that's all we can ask for, my friends. So thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you in my next video.